Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny, and today's look is inspired by Princess Aaliyah. That's right, the L-I-Y-A-H. And I will be doing my look using my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm not going to use many colors. I'm actually only going to use black, this black right here, this really pretty rosy kind of color in the crease a little bit, and then these two browns and maybe one highlight color. So whether or not you have this palette, this is going to be a really easy look to recreate. I had a lot of fun doing this look. It's a very light, sexy take on the smoky eye. She does this kind of eye look a lot. And one thing I want to say, if you are going to recreate an Aaliyah look, definitely make sure to have your brows nice and full and big, because I did a lot of searching through her photos and her brows always look big and healthy, and she always looks really youthful. So if you are going to definitely do this look, go ahead and amp those brows up. I actually made mine a little bit bigger today, also a little bit darker. Got some eyelashes on. Don't really have on any blush, but anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys jump into the look, and if you want to learn how to do this look, stay tuned. So the first step for this tutorial, as always, is just to put down a little bit of base, and I'm just putting a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply it over my lid lightly with a brush. You can use a concealer, you can use a base, you can use a cream eyeshadow or eyeliner. I'm just going to use a very light foundation because it's going to be a pretty light eye, and the lid's just going to be a little bit dark, and then that's really it. And then what I'm going to do is just take my E60 Sigma brush, and I'm going to highlight my brow very lightly, and I'm going to be using this color right here from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to place that all along the bottom of my brow bone, and I'm going to blend it out. And then you're going to take a little bit of this pale gold color, it's 2 stops away from that red tone brown, and put that directly under your brow. I got a little bit in my brow, but I'm just going to blend that out just to really make the eyebrow bone pop. And then I'm going to take my very same brush and blend it out. My next step is to take that color, and I'm going to sweep that all into my socket bone. Just highlighting, it helps to highlight your brow even more, and it helps to define your socket. And then on top of that color, I'm going to take a little bit more of a color that's very similar to my very skin tone. You can even take a little bit of face powder, and that's just going to be your transition color. And just to blend your highlight, your socket bone, and then the bottom of your crease color, just so everything blends effortlessly. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of black base. If you have NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever, or if you have a black liner, you can just go ahead and apply that. And you're going to apply that only to your lid, and you're going to try to keep it pretty uniform and pretty neat, because you're going to be covering it with a black base, and you're not going to be blending too much, so you kind of want to keep that kind of neat. Okay, so now that you have that up there, you're going to take a little bit of the black matte in your palette and cover that base really well. I'm sorry about all the noise in the background. It's pretty early and they've got some construction going on, but you're just going to cover that, kind of blend the edges a little bit. Okay, then you're going to take what's on your brush, which is kind of a combination of cream and powder, and you're going to apply that to your bottom lash line. Okay, and then on the very tips of a blending brush, actually, maybe, yeah, on the very tips of a blending brush, this is a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, you're going to mix a little bit of this red color with a little bit of this dark brown color. This dark brown color, and kind of blend out your edges a bit. Very close to the black. Oh, pretty much in the black on the very edges. Okay, and if you feel too much stickiness when you're blending out your edges, go back in with your eyeshadow brush and add some more black to make sure it's going to be all the way matted out, because you don't want this to crease all over your face or to smudge all over your face. Also take that black and go in and set your bottom lash line. Okay, Then you're going to take a pencil brush and you're going to use this kind of dark shimmery gray. And you're going to apply that on your pencil brush and you're going to go along the bottom and kind of smudge out your black just a little bit. And take a little bit into your tear duct to make sure to tap it off because you don't want to get it in your eye. Then you're going to take a little bit more of that kind of burgundy reddy color that I was showing you right here on the tips, and you're going to apply a little bit more to your crease and blend it out. Aaliyah does this kind of reddish smoky eye a lot. If you look at a lot of her pictures, you see she kind of has this reddish color on her eyes a lot, and sometimes it can work against you, but if you use it in moderation and if you use it more towards your socket instead of around your actual eye area, it really helps. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Chanel Lumiere. This is in Chestnut Intensity 8.5, and I'm going to put that on my brush, my blending brush, and clean up underneath my eye. And again, this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. Then I'm going to take one of my new favorite brushes. This is the Winsor & Newton Series 250 Pure Squirrel. And I got this from Michael's. This brush is awesome for setting under the eye. And under my eye to set, I'm going to use a little bit of my MAC Pro Soft Yellow. And I'm just going to kind of lightly highlight under my eyes. She does the same type of thing, but very soft and very neutral. Very natural looking. Kind of do that. And if you feel like you want to dust a little bit over the top of your eyes, you can do that. Just make sure before you put it back on your face you don't have any black shadow on it. Okay, and it has a little bit of a red sheen, a little bit of a red shimmer. Next I'm going to go in, add some mascara on my bottom lashes, add my favorite eyelashes, then I'll come back and tell you what to do with your lips and cheeks. Okay guys, so this is it for the look. I went in and I added my favorite eyelashes and I added a very nice natural lip color. And the lip color is actually called Plum Berry from Revlon Beyond Natural line. If you're familiar with these, you know that they have a lot of really pretty natural colors, and Plum Berry is the one that I'm wearing today. I actually don't have anything on my cheeks. I just contoured my face and I used my my terracotta bronzer in 08 Ebony from Guerlain. If you're not familiar with this bronzer, I will have a link in the bottom bar showing you a little review and haul and everything about this bronzer because I love it. If you're not familiar with this hair, I'll have a link in the bottom bar. I really like this look. Aaliyah was just a beautiful person inside and out. I didn't know her personally, but it just transcended from her music to me as a fan. And if she was alive today and I had a little sister, she would be the one artist that I would approve of her listening to and loving and being obsessed with. There aren't a lot of women today that are around that are making music that, you know, the men love, the women love, children, old people, young people. You know, you just never felt ashamed to listen to her music, or you never really cringed when you heard her lyrics, and looking at her never made you uncomfortable. She was just the ultimate beauty, the girl next door that the guys wanted and the girls wanted to be friends with, and your mom wouldn't mind if you were playing her music or had her over, and all your friends were running around in their sports bra and their baggy jeans and their bandanas, and she was just super sporty, sexy. Just so much respect for her. And in honor of such a loss, such a beautiful woman, black woman, I think that we should have a moment of silence and just to reflect on, you know, just lives that are being lost carelessly and on accident, and artists and regular people and everybody. Let me move my hair back in front of my eye. And I know that she traditionally covers her right eye, but my hair ain't acting right today, so we're going to go ahead and be quiet for a minute. Alright guys, well that was it for today's tutorial. I hope it was nice and easy and quick. I hope you like it. And this is the L-I-Y-A-H. Actually it's not. Don't kill me about that. But definitely guys, as always, thank you so much for your comments, your rating, your support, your love, your hate, everything. Thank you so much for it. I will be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.